So, what exactly is Local Web Search Pro and how do we use it? Now, we have seen how important it is to be on the first page of search engine results to get more visitors online. And we've also seen how it is important to have an online presence that converts these visitors into customers that will actually buy from us. And also how important it is to get our business name and our services and products onto people's mobile phones where more and more people are searching. Now, what Local Web Search Pro will do, it will show you the secrets used by internet marketing agencies, not only to get on the first page, but also how to structure your presence on the web and on mobile phones, what to say to your visitors to help them to choose you over your competition, and all that in an easy step-by-step process. Now, the process is in two stages. We have a setup process and then we have an ongoing process. Now, the setup process, as we call a one-off process, first off we have the getting started section where you are now. That provides us with a background on the environment of where we will be working, how important local search is, where does our company fit into that, and what we need to do to optimize it. Then we'll be going on to the gather steps. Now, the gather steps deals with gathering information on our own company, on our competitors, where people leave reviews, what websites search engines like us to be associated with, what visitors like to see from our online presence. In short, a kind of preparation for building our online presence. Then we will come on to the build steps. Now, this is the section where we will actually build our online and mobile presence. We will build our Google Places page, we will build our Yahoo Local and Bing Local presence. We will enhance our online presence with business directory listings, for example. This is where we will put to use all of the stuff we learned and documented in the gather steps and actually build a great online presence. After the build steps, we have additional steps that you can take. Now, these are some ideas you can try and get even more customers online. Now, by using the gather and the build section, you should already well be on your way to the front page of Google or Yahoo, and also have a great sales converting presence online. So these are just a few more steps that you could try. Then we come on to the ongoing process. You will need to do these steps just to maintain high local search rankings and keep ahead of the competition. Now, the internet is constantly changing, search algorithms are constantly changing. More and more businesses, for instance your competition, will start to realise they need better results from online. So they will start to focus on local search too. So it's not just a one-off thing that you do and that's it forever. You will need to do a few tasks along the way that will just keep you maintaining your search rankings. Now, the order in which we do things. When we first designed Local Web Search Pro, it was a timed release product, which means each day a new section became available, so people took their time to get it right. Now, this turned out to have a lot of problems associated with this, as people were at various stages of their computer and internet knowledge. The people with a lot of ITC knowledge, for instance, started to get frustrated that it was not going fast enough for them. And on the other hand, there were people who were finding themselves trying to keep up and rushing things. So now we give you access all at once, but it is important to follow the steps in order. It is tempting to jump ahead and go straight into the build steps and start getting our online presence straight away, but what's the point of being on the front page of a search results if the visitors who come to your page because you're up front do not like what they see, or what you're saying to them with your web presence doesn't make them buy from you? Also, following each step will build your knowledge. You will learn not just what to do, but why to do it, which will come in handy later on if you start to slip down the search results. Okay, timescales. Now, timescales vary massively based on the knowledge of the person who is going through Local Web Search Pro. But as a guide, we've selected, an average person with not advanced computer and internet knowledge and averaging around about 5 hours a day. So the getting started section should take around 3 hours to go through. The gather process should take around 3 days. The actual build process should take around 6 days, but much quicker if we outsource the citations and the articles, etc., which I'll come on to later. The ongoing process, around 2 hours a week, just to keep in check and make sure we maintain our high search results. And results of actually, getting on the front pages of these search engines, anything from 2 weeks to 8 months. I'll go through a little bit more in detail later, but it is directly related to the effort you put in and also the competition that is in your market and your location. Now, as I said before, these timescales are not set in stone. They massively vary depending on the person's knowledge who's going through Local Web Search Pro, how quick they can do things and how well they can pick things up the first time around. I myself would rather people take their time, even if they have to go through the same video 4 or 5 times, completely understand what they're doing to get it right. What you must remember is what you're building here is an online presence that will last for years and years to come. So it's important to put the time in at the beginning to get it exactly right. One thing's for sure, you do not want your business details out there on the web on 150 different websites looking for business and being wrong. And then finding out later you're going to have to go back and change 150 places where your company details are on the web. So other parts of Local Web Search Pro. Now we have our partner program. Now this is a chance to earn some extra money by referring other businesses to Local Web Search Pro. Now this is completely scalable. You can do it small scale as, just refer a few friends or a few businesses that you know so they can benefit from Local Web Search Pro too. And some companies have even took this to the next level where they set up home-based sales teams that actually do the selling for them. And that can soon add up, considering that you get £50 for a Local Web Search Pro DIY and £100 for a Local Web Search Pro Gold. You don't need many sales a week to make that add up into a profitable business. I'll talk more about the partner program in the next video. We also have a new section. This is where we have updates on Local Web Search Pro, what is going on in the local search world, interesting information that we come across, and any changes that's going on in the local search world. We then have support. If you get stuck for any reason, we have a frequently asked questions section. We have a basics section for people who are not so advanced on computers or the internet, and will teach you basic things like copy and pasting, downloading files and stuff like that. And then we also have our support desk, which you can log on to and ask our experts for support. And then finally we have the resources section. Now this is where you will find all the files and all of the website links to other websites that are mentioned in the videos all in one place. Okay, next up we have a tour of Local Web Search Pro, so you know how to get around it and get the best from it. So, see you in the next video.